Alright, what is going on, guys? It is Seeks here, back with a brand new video. Before we get into the video, I just want to say if I do sound a bit weird, I am sick. So that's that. We're back here on the beta. I think it's the final day today before it closes. I think it's going to be closing in like an hour or so. I'm max level 30. I got both my snipers max, the VSR and the XR3. The VSR is my go-to sniper right now. I've tried out the XR3 a lot, but I just couldn't find like a good, I guess, play style with it. If that makes sense. So I've barely been using it for the past like 2-3 days, I'd say. This VS Recon, or the DSR of this game, I'd say, is really fun. However, there are some things that annoy me with it, or with the snipers in general, that being, now I had a completely different idea for today's video, but we just got some amazing news that I cannot skip out on. So if you've been playing the beta, you know that there's this open matchmaking, a mosh pit that I'm playing right now even, and this open matchmaking, it does have skill-based matchmaking, but it's very reduced. So compared from Call of Duty's from Modern Warfare 2019 up to BO6, we've had a very strict matchmaking. However, this game mode has very minimal skill-based matchmaking, which means that connection is again prioritized, like how it was back in the older Call of Duties, where it had a very good connection and skill wasn't as like important, I guess you'd say, into the matchmaking system. Now, there's been a lot of discourse on Twitter regarding this matchmaking. A lot of people, I'd say, I don't want to throw random numbers here, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I'd say like 90% of the community has been very positive. 80 or 90% of the community has been very positive regarding this mosh pit being added to the game. And of course, there are a few that's like, oh yeah, skill-based matchmaking, or the old matchmaking system was better, yada yada. I'm obviously one of the ones that is for it, because you guys know I've been talking about how much I hate skill-based matchmaking in the current Call of Duties for a while now. This mosh pit is literally how Call of Duty used to be back in the golden days of COD, and where ping was king. A lot of people, including myself, have been tweeting at Call of Duty, at Treyarch, to make this the official matchmaking system, or at least if that's not possible at launch, I'd say make them have this playlist at launch too. However, we got news like I'd say an hour ago. Call of Duty is officially going to have open matchmaking as the permanent system for launch of Black Ops 7, and they're also going to be adding, without the matchmaking, queuing you in for a new one, which honestly, when I first read the tweet, I literally couldn't believe my eyes. Like, I thought I was being lied to. This is something that we've been asking for almost 7 years at this point. And we finally fucking won. Skill-based matchmaking is not going to be an issue anymore, at least according to the tweets that Call of Duty has made. I'm still going to take this as a pinch of salt, because you never know with Call of Duty, with Activision, if they're going to fuck us over again and say like, let's say like a month into Black Ops 7, like, oh yeah, we've seen a lot of lower sales, yada yada, and we're going to reintroduce skill-based matchmaking. Like, I can definitely see them pull some bullshit like that, honestly. However, at least right now, for the time being, it seems that we've won. And honestly, I've already started to see some complaints about this change that COD has been making, and I genuinely do not understand these people, because it's not necessarily that skill-based matchmaking has gone. Skill-based matchmaking is still going to be there, because it honestly needs to be there for lack of a better word, for the lower skill players of the game. Like, you know, everyone's not going to be able to drop a positive KD every single game, or have just a general positive KD all around. There are people that have lower stats that might need some protection. The only thing we've been asking for is to reduce the skill-based matchmaking, not take it away completely. And that's what this playlist, the open mosh pit playlist, has done, is to reduce it significantly, where skill is minimally considered instead of it being like the top priority, because that's how it was before. Like, from Modern Warfare 2019 up till Black Ops 6, it's been skill prioritized, not connection prioritized, not lobby prioritized, or anything like that. It's just been skill, pure skill. That's how they decided what matches you were going to be put into, was based on your skill. And with this now, it's going to be determined by connection mostly. It's not going to be determined by skill how it was before. Like, I even made a tweet towards Treyarch the other day here, where they said that Open Search and Destroy was going to get put back into the game because they removed it and then put it back. And I tweeted this to them: please make this the permanent matchmaking system. A lot of players, myself included, have been having way more fun on the game because of it. And in the replies here, a lot of people are agreeing with me. Oh, that could have been triple, fuck me. I even had someone saying that I was trying to scam customers just because I tweeted this. I replied, like, I've been hating on Activision and COD with its current matchmaking system for years at this point. And as I said before, skill-based matchmaking is still in this playlist too, but it's nowhere near as strict as it was in Modern Warfare 2019 up till Black Ops 6, because those games do have very strict matchmaking, but the older Call of Duties doesn't. And honestly, this, I'm 100% sure that this is a effect of Battlefield 6 and its growing popularity, or success rather, because you cannot deny that Battlefield 6 has had a lot of positive feedback and a lot of people are excited for it, myself included. I'm gonna play that shit when it drops tomorrow. I'm gonna make videos on it, but I am also going to be playing this tweet that Treyarch made. Even though I've been having a lot of fun in the beta, I was still skeptical if this was going to be present at launch, because some people said that it was only going to be a playlist thing, other people said that it was not going to be coming into the full game, that this was just a test for the beta and we're not going to see a open style matchmaking system anytime soon, that is. And honestly, you never know. I mean, we didn't know that this shit was going to happen today. We just got what the fuck was that lineup? I mean, sure, we still didn't know if this was going to be a permanent thing or not. So of course a lot of people were hesitant on buying the game. But yeah, for me, I'm going to play both. Of course I'm going to play Battlefield 6 right now the most because it's now when it releases. Come November, I'm going to be playing a lot more Call of Duty. Of course, that's when this game launches. Going to be getting Dark Matter, maybe even the campaign camo, Zombies camo for sure. The Zombies camo look really good. Still a bit unsure if I want to go for the Warzone one. I honestly, not gonna lie, I did try to go for the Warzone camo in Black Ops 6 like a month ago or two, but Warzone, me and Warzone don't really mix well. I got like maybe up to 75 kills with, I got to maybe like 75 kills or something with my sniper, and then I stopped. I honestly didn't have a enjoyable experience trying to go for that camo in Warzone. As I said, me and Warzone just don't mix. That's how it is. I'm honestly still in shock over the news that Treyarch has given us. 7 fucking years, man. 7 fucking years we've been begging them to change this, and they finally do. I genuinely believe that if Battlefield 6 wasn't releasing this year, that Call of Duty wouldn't have made this change. So with that being said, thank you so much. Thank you so much, EA. Thank you so much, DICE. Thank you, Battlefield 6, for finally giving Call of Duty some competition. Oh, keep on spawning. That was kind of nice. Yeah, I got baited. I did. The holograms, sometimes it's easy to tell if they're holograms or not. Sometimes they're not. But imagine if that was a third person. Just imagine, that would have been the nicest triple lineup. But yeah, even this match, I'm playing the open playlist right now. We lost. I went 56 to 36, not the best, honestly. Still a positive 1.56 KD. There were some spotty players in here, of course, but the match just felt way more organic, way more chill than the strict skill-based matchmaking lobbies that we've been playing for the past 6 years. Again, thank you EA, thank you DICE, thank you Battlefield 6 for finally giving Call of Duty some competition, and thank you Call of Duty for finally listening to your community.